What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? So I went ahead and compiled some footage for the new Strength LR Vegito Blue. I did do kind of like a test on, his ability to stack attack and defense on the previous video, but this will be, a team built not only around him, but in a more efficient manner. So, sorry, I keep coughing, but everybody knows the leader skill at this point. He's a super type lead that has +3 key HP attack and defense by 70%. Again, his SA does have the ability to raise attack and defense, as well as, providing colossal damage to enemy. He's also got the passive to increase attack and defense by 80%, as well as his key boost based on the health available. Alright, so I went with the mono strength team. I debated whether to go with this or with a Realm of God category team, but for me personally, the strength team is a little bit better, I think, and the link skills are a little bit better to set up for this guy, especially since there are a few cards that have quite a bit decent in passive skills, like you're seeing Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku here, and then I'm really going to be focusing on him linking with the Super Saiyan Kaba, and also maybe the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock. Kaba provides 40% boost to attack for strength type, as well as he having the link skill of Super Saiyan, so that's another 10%, so combined roughly about 50%, so that definitely does help. And Kaba also provides a +3 key boost for his passive skills, so pretty good link skill setup with him, as well as passive. So that's pretty much who I'm going to be linking him up with for this video. And like I said, I thought about doing another one with the Realm of God category, but overall I think it's a little bit easier to show how this guy is on a strength team, especially since he does have some benefits for Super Battle Road, like some of you have already commented on. You'll be able to see what kind of team build you could do with that for Super Battle Road. So I started off doing this on the Super Vegito event. Honestly, the battle ended up ending way too quickly, so I didn't really have that many opportunities to fully maximize his passive ability to incrementally increase attack. So you're only really seeing a glimpse of his potential. So the longer the battles are, definitely the more ability he's gonna have to shine. So I mean, like I said, yeah, you're only seeing glimpses right now, because honestly this is probably maybe his fourth super attack, and it just gets better and better for him the longer he goes on in the battle. Sorry, I just had a phone call, but alright, so yeah, like I said, Kaba's a good partner for him, and then the Super Saiyan God Vegeta is also good. He has that Warrior Gods, I think, link skill that provides 15% if I'm not mistaken. So this right here is a pretty good setup, and we'll see 2.3 million in damage output. Definitely a decent output overall. So I mean, I guess the question of whether it's worth it to 100% this guy, because I haven't done so yet. I mean, this is a private server. I mean, the character is not even available yet. What was it, like later tonight, like 10 o'clock or so? So hopefully this is a video where you can kind of see how he does fully maxed out, and whether you want to invest orbs into him or not. Honestly, especially for free-to-play type of people, I mean, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and max this guy out if you have the the orbs to do so, because I mean, you've got the ability to unlock all the paths with the release in the shop. If it hasn't already come out, I'm sure it will. So that's certainly something to think about, and he actually performs quite well. And I'll plan on doing another video with this LR Vegito Blue as lead, and then pairing him up with another LR Vegito Blue, so you'll see, kind of the super type rainbow team setup. I'll switch it around a little bit, introduce different characters from different types, so you'll be able to see a little bit more variety, I guess, in a way. But right here he's benefiting from 33% from Goku, and then roughly about 50%. Well, I guess 33 plus the 10% for Super Saiyan. So he's getting quite a boost here, and you can certainly see the benefit with that. So, like I said, Realm of God category, definitely a decent team. I mean, I tested it out myself. I just didn't happen to record it. So he's definitely decent in that. But I personally like this team setup a little bit better, just because you have more characters to build a team around in a way. All right, so yeah, 2.78 million in damage output with the ultra attack, so certainly a decent output. All right, so he's about to go into Dokkan mode here, so it'll be interesting to see how he does here, because Cabba's definitely helping him out with the boost toward attack. Like I said, it's 40% with his passive, and then 10% for the Super Saiyan Link, and then he's he also gets a ki boost too for all the strength types. So he's definitely a nice little support unit to have, and he can hit pretty decent as well, maxed out. All right, let's see how he does. Alright, so there you have it. Maxed out LR Vegito Blue Dokkan mode, given it's a weaker enemy, 8.3 million. Certainly a really good output, especially considering he's free to play. So that's kind of probably the highest figure you'll see in this video, I'm guessing. So let's go ahead and keep going with this. Looks like he's linking up with Goku and Cabba again, so a decent boost toward attack from them, and looking to be about 2.4 million. And let's see how he does. So type disadvantage, you're looking at about 700,000 against this cooler. So I mean, honestly, it's not anywhere crazy, but 700,000 with type disadvantage, I mean, that's still pretty good, considering the fact. Alright, so yeah, when the HP drops, the lower it drops, the easier it is to get his ultra, because he gets that significant ki boost. I think it's up to 10. I can't remember exactly. I'll have to refer back to it, but I'm pretty sure it's a ki boost up to 10 is the maximum you can get as part of that passive. So another 700,000 in damage with type disadvantage. So definitely not bad. And it's certainly a very fun card to use. I think his super attack animation is pretty cool. It's kind of like combining a few and then making it his own in a way, So I'm guessing everybody's waiting on the release for this guy, and I guess the grind starts there. All right, yeah, and honestly, this is a video using a private server, right? And I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, but JP is my main account, so I'm certainly gonna max him out, but I'm gonna do it on my JP account. I'm not gonna be really doing it twice. There's not really need to, since predominantly my global accounts for videos like this anyway. But for JP at least, I'll definitely be maxing this guy out. I actually saved a ton of strength orbs for this guy, and I had to lay off on maxing out a few units just because I needed a save for this guy. But I mean, it seems like it was definitely worth saving the orbs for. I mean, he's very good for a free to play unit. All right, so let's see how he does against Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku here. And I guess it ranges from like 1.7 to about 2.8 million. So you're looking at probably on average with the critical, right around 1.8 to 2 million. I would say that's on average what kind of damage output you're looking at maxed out. Obviously it depends on what boss you're fighting against, but I think that's a decent estimate to provide, I think, based on the frequency of attacks that I'm seeing. And you know, you do have to consider that it also depends on who you partner him with in the team setup. Like I said, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Bardock's a great support. He also has the ability to hit pretty decent. You know, the Super Saiyan guy Vegeta, he's pretty decent as well. He can hit pretty decent, and he links up pretty decently with Vegito Blue. Cabba is definitely probably one of the best support type characters for this guy, since he does provide a ki boost of 3 in addition to, you know, the attack boost of 40%. So yeah, he's probably the best partner for him overall in terms of maximizing his damage potential. Alright, so we're about to go into Dokkan mode again against the Kid Buu here. So I think the last one was a much weaker enemy, so the output is probably not going to be as high, but you know, you'll get more of a realistic picture on, you know, his Dokkan mode damage output against a boss type character. So let's go and find out how he does. Alright, so without criticals he hit for 3 million, so certainly not bad, but much lower than what it was before. But you know, it honestly, it ranges depending on who you fight, really. So that's kind of, I guess, what I can say about that.